Good. Great. So welcome everyone to another one of our heart-powered inspiring interviews. And as you know, every single time I have an amazing guest with me. And today, she's a lady that I've known for quite a few years, and she's doing amazing work. She's an incredible entrepreneur, an incredible inspiration. She's an amazing speaker. So who is she? Let me give you a proper introduction to her. Well, she really has a passion for healing because she's a cancer survivor. She's also a life transformer, a mindset coach, and she speaks from experience as she's gone through cancer herself. And whenever I hear her speak about it, oh my God, she touches my mind, heart, and soul, and I always take some golden nuggets of inspiration away. She's really an expert in resilience, and she's using a systemic approach to help people that have been diagnosed with cancer to go through it in the best possible way so that they heal and they live a better life than ever before. She's also a certified coach from Coach Académie Paris. She's also a certified Reiki Master, a certified coach from Inner Game Coaching, GoPro Coaching USA, and she's trained in Mindfulness Based Stress Reduction. And, there's so much more to say about her. After more than 10 years being a certified life and business coach, she trained with Chris and Janet Attwood, so she's one of the leading facilitators of workshops on the Passion Test. And she really believes that the life challenge can also be a springboard to reinvent our life. And that is so true. We all need to reinvent our life again and again as we go through it. Before finding her true calling, she trained as a food science engineer and worked in the corporate world for organizations such as Henkel and Luxair Group. She lives with her partner in Zug, Switzerland, and she has 2 amazing girls. Well, who is she? Her name is Catherine Schopfer. Catherine, it's amazing to have you with us today.
Hello, Monique. Thank you for this fantastic introduction. It's good to hear, things you've done and you're doing.
Right. Whenever we hear our introduction, we look around and think like, who's that? Amazing. Yeah. Great. Okay. So as you know, our heart-powered inspiring interviews are exactly that. They're an inspiration to all of you, and I'm happy to have you with us today again. So let's start speaking about Catherine. I know this year has not been the easiest ever, and a lot has been happening in life and business around us. So what do you do right now to stay positive and vibrant, and as we call it, in the vortex?
Well, to stay positive, it's very interesting you asked me this question, because exactly this morning I posted a live video where I'm speaking about gratitude. And being happy and staying in the vortex is really something you do every day. It's every single day practice. And just saying thank you. That's one of the things I said this morning. Is the first thing I do when I put my foot on the floor, getting up, is to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for the fantastic night. Thank you for what is coming up, and thank you for being alive. There's so much to say thank you for. That's one way to stay happy and feel aligned.
And it's a great way, and it's exactly that. It's really having a positive expectation towards the day, right? Being grateful for what we have already and being open for whatever comes. So I know that you're doing incredible work. You're one of the most amazing cancer coaches that I know around the globe. And, I know that is a tough topic in itself. I mean, you've gone through the experience, and you work with your clients on helping them, go through it in the best possible way. And then everyone that comes out afterwards to reinvent their life and really become even more aware of, what they need and how they want to live their life. And so I know, now more than ever, this is so needed. And the numbers, how many people go through the experience. So what do you do right now in the current times, as you cannot be, I know that you're also a stage queen, right? You're out there, I've been seeing you on stages in incredible ways. You always touch hearts, you connect with people. So that all of that right now is not possible physically, but online. So what do you do right now to actually bring your business to the next level, in the current times?
So what I do is as many people did, is offer more online and see what are the products and services that I have today that I can just tweak around and offer them online. So, and you will find that there are many things you can do. I've always, it's been now years that I've already been using Zoom as I've been coaching, Yes, Zoom is a fantastic tool. I've been coaching already online for many, many years, and with people around the world. So it's a tool which I've been using already in the past, but not to that extent, and maybe not knowing all the technicities of that tool. So this is something which I learned, and I'm even thinking of offering one of my workshops, which I had to cancel, the Passion Test workshop, to offer it online. And I keep some retreats for myself live, because I love that. And I just cross my fingers that the one in October will be live. But who knows? So I think what is really important in those days is to, first of all, understand the needs of your clients, and then really adapt. Be flexible and adapt your products and services to those needs. And we are, today, a world of communication, and so much more, so much easier than it used to be. So it's up to us to understand it and use it the right way.
Yeah, I love how you're always finding new ways of spreading your message in greater ways, inspire people. I love your Monday videos, Catherine, so inspiring. So you also said, right now I'm adapting what I'm offering more to the needs of my clients. So can you go more into that? Because I feel like a lot of people need to rethink, like, what do I offer in current times, and how do I offer it? And so how, what's your approach to this that others can use?
Absolutely. So you see, I've been doing more one-on-one coaching, and it's been my thing, and also some group coaching, but mostly one-on-one coaching, besides the workshops and the retreats I've been mentioned to you. And what I realized is, also by working on my website and having a better presence online, is, I have more free calls. This is one of the things I offer. I offer a free call before we decide, my client and myself, to work together. So I've had more free calls lately. And during those free calls, I understood that my one-on-one coaching was not anymore adapted to the needs of everyone. Sure, I live in Switzerland, I have people that want to work one-on-one with me, but I also have people calling from other places in the world that would prefer to have a group coaching, because this is more affordable. So I've been now really working hard on offering groups, and also adapting the prices, or let's say work on my portfolio and really working on my prices. Because, it's being flexible, you want to have clients, so you have to also answer the needs of your clients if you want to work with clients. It's not about me, it's more about them and what they need.
So what did people say to you? How did you know that they are ready to really work with you and together with others as well, so that you actually start building a bridge from working with the one-on-one exclusively to also bring them together to go through an experience together in a group? What did they say? How did you pick up that they had a different need that you would like to address?
Because, during that first conversation that I have, which could be also a sales discussion, as you're always speaking about it, Monique, but I use it really to understand and to really listen to what my clients would like to have. And then we speak about price as well. And when I see that, the price, the budget is not adapted, their budget is not there for my prices, then I'm just thinking, brainstorming, what can I do to please them? What can I do to offer them something which they would love to take? And, I've been thinking of ebook, I've been thinking of different other things as well, of webinars, and now I'm working on all this. What do I do is, I think, really listen to them, and, I think brainstorm myself, but also with others. because it's very interesting to see what others do. Don't reinvent the wheel. It's there. So many people do already things online, or have been going through the process. So that's one way. Another way, I think, is also when you have a client, and I've been also now finishing a few one-on-one coachings, is to ask them, what would you like to have? What would be the next step for you? And for example, I've been thinking of a membership, let's say, product or service, having my clients that have who have worked with me already for a few months or weeks, and to offer them something to continue that connection, that relationship, and offer them something that they would like to have after the coaching.
Yeah, it's so beautiful and powerful what you're saying, Catherine. First of all, listen to what your clients need and want, right? And then also really be creative and think about what else can I do to serve them in a greater way, right? And also, as you say, hey, my one-on-one coaching has worked very well, and now I'd like to offer something that also adapts or is tailored to people's needs that maybe have different budgets or have different needs, right? So this is something we highly recommend everyone that you are with us today and you're watching this. Start looking at what are you offering, and how can you adapt it, especially as you're in the current times, and how can you also start arranging conversations with your clients on what else would they like to have, how else can you offer value, right? So Catherine, what is one concrete thing you would recommend everyone, or we can recommend everyone to take action on today in a concrete way, so they can start bringing their own business to another level?
I think it's really because I'm in the process again, of redefining what I want. Because I think it's really important to be very clear with what you want in your heart. Not only it's good to know what the clients want, but it's also important to be aligned to that and to know that you can offer that that product or that service to your client. Forcing yourself in something will not work out. So it's being very clear about yourself, very clear about what you want in your heart to offer, what you want in your heart to do, because then you will attract the right clients. Then you will attract the clients that make your heart sing. And this is again coming back to your first question, what can you do to be happy today? And it's exactly offering things or doing things in your daily life that really make your heart sing. Mm-hmm. So first of all, being very clear. And I think I use myself a vision board. I've used it since now many years, but I've been adapting it to what I really need. And I love to have pictures. It's not only, we know vision boards are pictures, but under each picture there's a goal. And those pictures, I can move them around. They're not fixed on my vision board. I have a flexible vision board, and I have maximum 9 items on my vision board. So it's more like visualizing my goals. What do I want to do in the next weeks? Having short-term goals, mid-term goals, and long-term goals up to, let's say, 1.5 year. So it's helping you to focus always and, day after day on the things you want to achieve for your business and also for your life. So that's one thing. And then when you have that in mind, is really, again, as I said before, connecting that, not only dreams, but that, visions that you have to what the clients need. And then, then let creativity come out, because you will see once you let it go and you give space to that creativity, there'll be not only miracles, but beautiful things happening.
Great. I love it. So again, just summarizing what you're suggesting is, all of you that you're watching right now, I would suggest take a blank piece of paper, right, and write down what makes your heart then sing. What do you love doing? What do you love experiencing? And how can you weave that and marry that with what you offer your clients right now? That will definitely give you additional creative ideas. And I love the vision board one, Catherine, being clear on what you need and want. So if you don't have a vision board yet, create one yourself. And I love that you say, hey, I use a flexible one and I can move pictures around and adapt it over time. That's powerful. So Go out there and create your own vision board, everyone. Okay.
And I'm going to add a few things, if you mind, Monique,
So,
because I love the list. You know, this is something I did, but I always suggest or invite my clients to write first a list of things they don't want, because it's so much easier. We usually know what we don't want, and we sometimes struggle in knowing what we want. So when you start to do first a list of everything you don't want in life, then it's really, you know, at least 25 points. And then you take another blank sheet of paper and you start writing the things you want, because this is going to make it easier. And the vision board, I have it, and just look behind my screen today, and I see my vision board. So it's having really it in front of you every single day, and asking you the questions, you know, what can I do to get to those goals? What shall I do? Whom shall I meet? Whom shall I do to get closer today and tomorrow? And then usually I take a calendar or an agenda, you know, and I write down the next 5 things I want to do, or the next 5 action I want to take tomorrow to get me closer to those visions. So that's really concrete. If you want to have a concrete tool, this is the way I use my vision board.
Very powerful. I love that. Okay, Catherine, I know that a lot of people would love to know more about the work you do. Maybe some of them know someone that's going through cancer and they'd love to connect with you. Where do they find you?
Well, they find me in different places. They find me on Facebook, you know, my live videos every Monday. It's online cancer coach under my own name, Catherine Schopfer, as well. And also under my website, onlinecancercoach.com. And there, book a free call. I think that's the best way to contact me and to have an idea of who I am and enter a discussion before deciding on anything else. You know, I think it's the first connection is really, really important for both of us. And but I'm looking forward to see people also following my live videos.
Definitely. They're true inspiration every Monday. If you want to start to work in a powerful way, check that out. Definitely. Catherine, thank you so much for sharing your insights, your experience, your suggestions, your very powerful suggestions with everyone here on our HeartPowered Inspiring interview. And I know you're also part of our HeartPowered Global Nation, so people can find and connect with you there. And I love to see all of you today. If you start creating your vision board, or you start thinking about what additional ideas do you have that you could offer your clients, share that in our HeartPowered Global Nation. We love to see that, and just brainstorm together, right? And hold the space for you, with you, on making sure that your vision board becomes real. So thank you, Catherine, so much for being with us today. And let's just keep going. It's an amazing week ahead of us. And all of you, step out, get clear on what you want and how you can serve in a greater way. And see you on our next HeartPowered Inspiring interview again. Thank you, Catherine, for being on.
Thank you, Monique. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.